Because if the fairies had not been added later, if the negatives had not been manipulated, then the photographs could be described, in one very narrow, very dangerous sense, as genuine. Soon, copies were made, the images were enlarged, lantern slides were produced. The fairies of Cottingley began to travel far beyond the little beck where Francis had first claimed to see them, and they were about to become a sensation because they had found an unlikely champion. Someone famous enough to make the public take notice, someone respected enough to make unbelievers look again, someone whose name was almost synonymous with evidence, deduction, and rational investigation. Because somehow, impossibly, that person would be the creator of Sherlock Holmes. At first glance, there could hardly have been a more unlikely champion for the Cottingley fairies than Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This was the man who had given the world Sherlock Holmes, the great detective. The master of logic and deduction, the man who could glance at a sleeve, a footprint, or a few grains of cigarette ash and solve a crime from the smallest trace of evidence. Holmes believed in facts, in details, in proof. And yet, in 1920, the man who created him was about to look at photographs of fairies and see not childish nonsense, but something potentially world-changing. That is the irony people always remember. The creator of Sherlock Holmes believed in fairies. But if we stop there, we miss the point entirely. Because Arthur Conan Doyle was not simply an eccentric old man wandering into fairyland.